We are in
Montenegro.
Montenegro, yes. And well, it's interesting.
Yeah.
We crossed the border and suddenly there's stunning landscapes, but
Amazing tarmac, and then now, still stunning landscapes.
great roads with lorries just throwing up dust everywhere.
But it's good fun.
And they don't really
They don't give a shit.
coordinate the roadworks, so the cranes are just swinging around and you have to dodge through them.
Yeah.
The diggers, I mean.
Yeah, that is interesting to say the least.
But it's quite fun. We feel like we are adventure riding now.
Well and true.
Yeah. Here comes another lorry in the background. He's not chucking out that much dust though.
Because he's going slowly fast. That's what they seem to do. And then they speed up once they go past. Although this section is particularly shit.
So we just hit nice, lovely, smooth tarmac roads after that gravel track.
All good again.
And then we're speeding around the curve and then the policeman and he flags us down. And then we stop thinking, shit. And then he says, goodbye.
And then just turn to drive off.
And we just leave. Mad.
Hey-ho.
Montenegro is interesting.
Hydration. Is it?
We got pulled over by the police again about 10 minutes later. And this time we gathered by the end of the conversation they wanted to give us a speeding ticket.
Even though we weren't speeding?
Yeah, we weren't really speeding. But I was just fumbling around with my documents for about 5 minutes. Semyon was talking English, he was talking Montenegrin.
And I was trying to fiddle with my documents as well.
At the end the cop was just, I can't be arsed, just move off, I don't want to see you again.
Yeah,
just slow down.
I tried to get Google Translate out, but I mean, he didn't want any of that,
So it's our lucky and unlucky stretch really. First couple of hours in Montenegro.
We don't get to know, but who knows?
It'd be very nice. At the moment we're doing the speed limits because I think that would be clever, seeing as what's happened.
And all the cars are overtaking us. They just appear out of nowhere. There's like 6 cars, and they all overtake you on the blind corners.
The average speed limit on just a good road that in England would be 60 miles an hour. Here is 35.
If you're lucky.
It's ridiculous.
Sometimes 30.
Ridiculous. But the view is good. Yeah, da 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 da. Yeah, da 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 da. We're in Montenegro at the moment and we're in a national park, Durmitor, and the mountains are amazing. Again, we're here in May, mid-May, so there's still a lot of snow and we were trying to get up there with snow in the clouds, but we got stopped by a few too many snowfields in the way, and so we decided to come up this little peak where you get a brilliant view. But yeah, Semyon didn't quite make it all the way up. A bit too rocky for him. He's missing out on the view. A little bit of snow for me just makes the mountains 10 times more beautiful. Down there, next to the lake, is the campsite we're staying at. There's the most amazing view that we get from our tent. I mean, all of this that's now behind me, all of these peaks we see from our tent. It's amazing. And the best thing is, it's €4 a night each, which is ridiculous. One thing is, there is a vicious dog that barks at you all the time, all through the night. And the people like shouting rather than talking, but I didn't wake up, so not really a problem.
What have we done to the world? Look what we've done. What about all the peace that you pledged your only son? What about flowering fields? Is there a time? What about all the dreams that you said was yours and mine? Did you ever stop to notice all the children dead from war? Did you ever stop to notice this crying earth as we make sure?
We'd heard about this steepest gorge in Europe that was just the other side of the mountains from us in Montenegro, so we thought we'd go and check it out. However, our path over the mountains was a little obstructed by some snow. We eventually got there via this very roundabout way, and what can I say, it was worth it. The road that ran alongside the gorge was made up of tunnel after tunnel after tunnel, and not a single of these tunnels had any form of lighting in it. It was a rather scary business really, as neither of our headlights really lit up the inside of any tunnel, so we would never know if we're hitting a wall, hitting a pothole. They were quite rough and ready tunnels, so there were quite a few rocks that had fallen down from the ceiling lying on the floor, and there's always a threat of an oncoming lorry. But that's why we're here, for an adventure.
Semyon is currently packing up the last bits of kit as we leave the best campsite on planet Earth.
The route we took to the Albanian border turned out to be absolutely stunning.
Look at that there.
The road followed this steep gorge, and at the bottom was this perfect emerald river, just glistening away.
Still glow, oh yeah. Let's live in the moment. Come back Sunday morning. Oh my, oh well. When you're gone, goodbye, so long farewell. Let's live in the moment. Come back Sunday morning. Got the soul to sell. When you're gone, goodbye, so long farewell. My home is a girl who can't wait for time to tell. God only knows we don't need his story or your family swinging from the branches of the tree. God only knows we don't need ghost stories.